Hello, Mr. Creative Quarter here. This is just a couple of tips that I've picked up over the many years of my DIY skills. Me and my wife are going to remodel this bathroom. This toilet is going to be here in the middle. A vanity sink is going to go in the corner. All this shower enclosure unit is going to be removed, and just here where the toilet was is going to be a toilet and a bath along here, and we're going to have a shower, so cold supply and hot supply coming up to a bar grill, and then to a shower, probably a big square shower head, and just a shower curtain, because the shower curtain will dry out quicker and better. It's less mess than glass. This is glass here. If you actually look at the glass now over the years, you can't even see my hand through there. It's too much effort. It's very difficult to, very difficult to keep clean. So it's just a soap that is. So we decided not to go for the glass. We're going to go for a shower curtain. Just a couple of little things that I'd like to share with everybody. You can see from years ago that there probably has been a bath here in the past. There's been some rather strange plastering going on up to here. So I would say the posts have actually come round to about here somewhere. I can just imagine taps being here and a bath being here. So I should imagine there was a bath here before. Also there's got one hole here, and you've got two holes here, so I should imagine that was a grab rail. I'd have thought in my imagine. You can see where there's a pencil line here where they've been lining the tiles up. So basically I'm just going to quickly show people how easy it is to get this. This is just a simple little hammer. I'm a bit of a strangler, but I've got more control with this hammer. And this is a really lovely tool. It's a wood chisel. Now wood chisels are usually quite sharp. This is quite blunt. I should be able to cut my fingers now, and I can't. So that needs to be sharpened up. I can't cut now, but it needs to be sharpened on a Japanese stone. But I'm just going to show people how easy it is to actually get rid of a tile. Don't really need to have much force when you're using these Japanese got Japanese on the mind at the moment, Japanese stone. But these, a lot of Japanese tool really, these wood chisels, are very good tools, but even just there, very easy to remove a tile if you can get underneath it. I mean, the issue down here is if I need to take this row off, I've got to break away with a drill and put some holes in various places, and then work your way back. If you're lucky, one might come off the wall, but I mean, it's not particularly done very well. I'd say this bathroom is probably 1978, 1979, possibly 1980. So certainly time for a change. But you can see up there where the tiles are cracked. I don't think no moisture to get by, but all the grout between has all gone black. So certainly it's very difficult to clean, because this is old decor anyway. So because of my back, I'd love to have a bath, and we're just going to remodel the bathroom so that the shower comes here, and the bath is along here. It's a bit like our old bungalow, where we're used to that. We're having the kitchen have a bathroom sink in the corner. Naturally, the next problem you've got is you really need to get this stuff off. There's lots of YouTube videos on saying how to get tiles off. That's the easy bit. That's the hard bit, because most of the time you need to have a flat surface where you're sticking the tiles to. So I haven't seen any videos like this, and certainly this will be a first. But with this particular, this is, what did I say this is called? This is called a wood chisel. Like a Japanese kind of it's still on the ideal way. It's actually where there's a load of grooves like that. This is how I've done it. I'll just get the You can see straight away it's very easy to get off, but just do this little tiny piece here. So that's only took about 30 seconds. It's nearly, I'll do the rest of this later, this is just an example. So the next thing we'll do, apart from clear up the mess, is actually get a sanding block down and actually sand the rest of the filler off. So in all fairness, where that tile was, that's now kind of bare plaster where the adhesive is no more. I can get the rest, I've got to do all these walls around, all these 4 walls to get this adhesive off. And then the next clever thing, which a lot of people might know anyway, is a kind of a primer. Now, I'm doing this bit by bit. I don't know if you can see there near my nail, it's kind of a blue, like a blue paint. Well, this is very, very difficult to get hold of because the website is really, really nice, but to try and get hold of the stuff is very, very difficult. And that's called Flexcrete. It's like a primer, but basically, when you've got this loose plaster around here, around the cracks, it's quite crumbly and powdery. But when you paint this blue, you can probably see it now. Let me show it better. Yeah, along here. So you can see a little tiny where this particular blue Flexcrete. It's like a primer going into the plate, and it makes this really, really hard. So when I use a decent tile adhesive, like something like Bal, get it in green tubs and grey tubs, to actually, you want a flat surface. I'll probably not a bonding plaster because I don't want it to blow, as they say, but I'll probably use something like a multi-finish to actually just to smooth off. And you want especially on today's tiles, especially bathroom tiles, because they're so big, the sizes are 60 by 60 or 60 by 30, and they're quite large tiles, so you really want the whole area to be as flat as possible. So you need to take your time. All this area now is totally flat. There's little gorges that I took out, but it's all been sealed, and then I'll just replaster and reseal it again. But the whole idea is to seal all the walls so that while the shower is still alive, the moisture doesn't go inside the plaster and make this wall wet. What I don't want to see is a lot of black rot. And this has been there about a month now, and we've kept the moisture in just to do a test so the windows were shut, and there's no black rot, and that's the whole idea. Here you can see it's kind of a blue, that's like a thin blue paint, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's called Flexcrete. So we'll do so basically all these tiles will come off. These tiles here will have to come off. I've made a start here. You can hear there's a void behind there, so there's a gap behind there anyway. But this is original plaster anyway, so all these tiles will have to come off. We'll probably change the cabinets, because we can't have a cabinet above a bath. But what we plan to do, this is my plan, and I've never seen this before either on YouTube, is because we're upstairs, we need to know which way the joists are going. Now, if the joists were going acrossways and the boards on top of the joists were going that way, if you try to put the bath there first, by the time I get halfway along here, I'm going to have to cut a board and then complete the project by taking this out. But I don't want to do that. My wife wants to have a shower, and she wants to continuously have a shower. So this shower unit has to stay here, because the boards go along this way. they go along this way. The joists underneath are going this way, so the boards are going along this way. That means, everyone knows what I'm going to say next. That means, because all these are going to be replaced anyway. That means the wood can be removed, and I can tile that wall. I can do the plumbing on this side for the shower. So the cold feed can stay here, so all I want is the hot feed from here and plumb it into here. So I'll have a hot and a cold for the taps and a hot and a cold for the shower bar, and that can feed into the shower head. And we can basically put the wood, fresh wood, up to about here somewhere, and then all the plumbing can be done, the tiling can be done, and then the bath can go in, and the shower, the taps can be fitted, the shower can be fitted. All this will be clear. When this bath is working, the taps and the shower, that then means that it's live, and then I can carry on with the project only when that is live. So we're going to remove this only when that bath has been fitted and the shower is live as well, and then we can concentrate on the waste for the sink. I think I'm right in saying that the sink waste can go inside the toilet soil pipe on top, but I don't think I'll do it like that. I'll just have another pipe that I'll run along into this grey pipe underneath. I'll have a little bit more access when the boards are up, and that's another clue on finding out how the boards run, is by that waste there. If the joists went that way, I don't think in my mind in 1979 that a carpenter or plumber's going to come along and put 6 or 7 holes in boards. But because the joists go that way, it's easy for the waste to run along that complete channel, because I expect to lift all this up, lift the boards up, and expect to see a long pipe, and I expect to see it clip to the joist, so there's no holes in there. So that's the plan for the time being. That's what we're planning to do. So there's no rush on this project. So I'm sure you all like to see the finished product. Even this kind of design to me looks very late 70s and early 80s. So this is part 1 of this bathroom project. Please follow us on part 2, and there'll probably be a part 3 and a part 4, and I can give you step-by-steps on how the tiles are going, how the plumbing is going, how the boards on the joists, even if they need repairing, and we'll make sure everything's immaculate. So there'll be 3 or 4 parts, maybe 5, before the project is complete. Thank you. Don't forget please to subscribe to Mr. Creative Quarter. Thumbs up.